Oof, if I was K-Bot, I would not be happy right now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's DJ. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the recently released TLX 2020 series for Farming Simulator 22 by 82 Square Studio. This mod is out now for all platforms, and anyone playing Farming Simulator 22 can download it via the in-game mod hub. If you want to see a quick overview of the truck and its attachments, check out the new mod video I did on this truck. However, if you want to see it in its full glory, you come to the right place. So, sit back and relax, grab some goodies to snack on, and let's take a look at the TLX 2020 series by 82 Square Studio. One thing you may or may not know is this pack comes with not one but two different trucks, and it comes with 14 different attachments. Yes, well, there's 14 pieces, things overall. A whole lot. And you've even got 4 trailers as well. But it doesn't really stop here, because you can also use the truck in combination with the 20-foot gooseneck trailer or his own preferred Seed Runner 3755XL. This is awesome. A lot of the stuff, most everything that 82 Square Studio does works together. So if you've got something that takes a gooseneck or something like that, well, it's guaranteed to work with all of his mods. The first section of this video is going to be all about customization. So if you want to see all of that, you can check the timestamps for customization on each piece. You can also check the timestamps for whenever we start to show this stuff off in the game. So let's jump right in with customization. And we start right here with the single cab and the single cab 6.7L. Now, the only difference between both of these trucks is the engine setup. So we're going to start with that just so you'll know ahead of time, because we're only going to customize one truck. Well, the regular single cab comes with the 3.3 liter turbocharged V6, or inline 6 rather, and we have a 4.2 liter turbocharged engine here as well. So we have basically 280 and 380 horsepower. Also, it does change up the exhaust as well. If we go over to the 6.7 liter, we could go down to engine setups. We get the high stroke V8, and then we have the tuned version as well. So we have a 450 horsepower engine, and then we have a 510 horsepower engine. That is as high as it goes with this. So now that you know the difference between the trucks, and those are it, now we can start with customization. Let's start off with the information. So of course, this one starts at 450 horsepower, has a manual transmission, 120 liters of fuel, 74 miles per hour max speed, and it weighs 4 tons. As far as presets go, we have a preset that 82 Studio himself made. So if you don't really want to worry about customization, just click that preset. Preset number 1, it gives you basically everything that this has for customization. But today, we're going to be building our own. We've got a bunch of different wheel brands. We have Continental, we have Basic, which is kind of like your normal TLX 2020 wheels. We have a Sport wheel, the High Performance wheel, my favorite. We have an Off-Road wheel. We have a Mudding wheel. Then we have a mudding that includes your bead locks, but those are going to be like a black bead lock, and then a red, and then we have the same setup for snow as well, and then back down to Continental. In between all of these, we have separate wheel setups themselves. So in Continental, for example, we have a standard wheel setup, and then we've got standard 2, 3, and back to normal again. To be honest with you, I really like the Continental standards. In basic tires, we have a standard, we have a Nokian tire, duals in the back, Nokian duals, and then back to standard again. Sport, we have a street tire. We can do a Nokian tire on there. Performance, Nokian duals, and then back to street again. In high performance, we have a performance regular, we have wide, and duals in the back. If you want some big chunkers, actually, wide singles, like a super single in the back, is bigger than the performance dual. So heads up there, you can also drop it down to a low profile with those options as well. The duals, funny enough, when you drop it down, are wider in that setup. So there's that. As far as off-road tires, we got a couple different things through here. Wheel setups on standard, performance wheels. We also have duals in the back, performance duals, and then back to standard again. So you can choose whatever you like through there. No super single available there. Mudding tires. You guys want to go mudding? Me too. Wheel setups on here, standard, performance, duals, performance duals, back to standard again. If we go into mudding with our bead locks, we have exactly the same setup there in whatever color bead lock you decide to go with. Plus, in snow, finally, with some chains, if you guys are going, yeah, you've got duals on the back there as well. Even got some performance tools. So if you want to make it look cool in the snow, you can do that. A whole lot of stuff going through there, but today we're just going to be sticking with the basic tire setup. Our next options are all cosmetic. So we've got a front grille setup. We can go with a standard, you go with main color on there, design color, which is going to be whatever the stripe down the side is, or chrome. You want to go with chrome, go for it, man. I love that. I prefer just a standard black setup, so you could choose whatever you like. Vinyls. This is where it changes up a little bit because these vinyls are not what we were used to. We've got the Lizard Motors, Logistics, Farming, and Storage. If you guys don't know, this used to be an 82's brand. Well, unfortunately, Giants have removed custom brands from the game. Though this can remain a TLX because that's the model number, unfortunately, 82's is gone. So we don't have 82's Logistics anymore, but you can go with Lizard Logistics if you want to. That is totally up to you as well. I think, unfortunately, because it's not 82's, I myself probably will never put a logo on this. Extras. We got some extras on here. So we have a side step on the side. You could do that chrome or black. You could do a bull bar on the front in chrome or black. And then you can do both in chrome or black. It says steel, but it's chromed out. Let's be honest. I do really enjoy this setup right here. Plus, to get some extra lighting, you're going to want a bull bar on there. So let's go with standard lighting. Light bar on the front, light bar on the top. So you got that emergency light bar. And then this is why you would want the bull bar on the front, because we can add circular or square lights in multiple different setups. You've even got LEDs in there as well. And then we have different combinations of the 5 options. And yes, you've literally got every combination you could possibly think of with those 5 options. You want to go all in 3? Go for it, man. I prefer just something a little bit standard, a little bit more understated, maybe just a couple little lights on the front and be done with it. Kits. Standard kit. We've got the front bumper with the design color, with a black color, or with a steel color. Then we have an off-road bumper. Yes, you can go off-roading with this thing. In a black, you've got your main color, steel, and then we could throw in a little bit of wide fenders on there. You do that. We even get the extra fog lights on there. So if you need that or want that, it is an option. And then we have quite a few other things as well. This is probably my favorite setup personally. I like the off-road number 2 with the main color setup. So we'll go with that. Cabin lights. These are going to be your little chicken lights on the top. I don't know what they're called, but I call them chicken lights. You can go with a standard, rounded, or squared off. Do like that square look, so we're going to stick with it. Window tint. This does your side windows as well as your headlights. So you could go with a standard, medium, dark, or back to standard again. So you choose whatever you like to there. I prefer standard, so we'll stick with that. Attachers. So this is going to be a plow mount, yes or no. We don't have that plow yet, but it will be coming in a later pack from 82 Studio. Mirror setups on the sides. We've got standards and we've got tow mirrors as well. And then, of course, we find ourselves with the engine setup. We've got that 450 horsepower or that 510 horsepower engine. So choose whatever you like to go for and have fun with it. Next up, we've got the colors. Now, 82 Studio is known for having custom colors, and this is no different. You've got different types of ruby red. This is like the stereotypical look. Now, you can go with an aged look on there as well. The thing is, he's changed up the textures on there. So we have gloss, we have regular ruby red. You go new age, which is kind of more of a matte, and then we've got old aged or aged in general. So you can go with kind of a darker look. Now this extends to every color in his color palette. Ooh, that looks very good actually. Yo, pearl white, just at a standard pearl white, looks great. Now, you guys know me, nitro blue it is, but I think today maybe just for fun, we'll go with a Phoenix blue aged. Get a little texture on there. Design color on the sides. Same thing here. So you can choose whatever you like through there. Make it match if you want to. Make it not match. If you want it to be the exact same color all the way around, just choose that color and it will make it all the same. So you can make it to where there's not a stripe at all. You just have to just select the correct thing. Now, gunmetal does look pretty good on the side, so we're going to stick with that at least for this build. Rim colors. We do have stainless steel. We've got a dark steel, so it is steel, but it is darker. Aluminum. We've got chrome. Yeah. And you have a polished metal on there as well. Again, the choice is up to you, but you can take that mild and turn it into wild. with a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So we have an aged, new age, and regular on a lot of these colors. Plus, you got some Jack Moose colors in here as well on the rims. Again, it is totally up to you on what you want to go for here. I think today we're just going to go with dark steel because I think that makes this look pretty good. And then you got your license plate. As far as types go, you've got a front and back only, none altogether. Choose however you like, and you're good to go. Now, of course, you can't see anything because I've got it selected to back only, and, well, we don't have anything on the back of this yet. So let's change that. David sure did not skimp out when it comes to attachments, and we've got something for everybody. So you've got a normal trailer or normal bed on the back. So this is going to be your Trailboss. We've also got a flatbed. So if you guys are looking for like a work truck, well, that's the one. You even have a dump bed on the back, or you could do one without anything on it. So you can throw some logs in there, maybe even a ATV or vehicle, because yes, you've got places for that as well. A liquid trailer, a logging trailer, even a yard work trailer. Yes, you can put a little mower or something on there if you want to. Maybe even one of the new Antonio Carrero DLC tractors could fit on there. And we even have an auto-loading bale bed. Yeah. And of course, we've got a couple different versions of trailers of those as well. So let's start our work today with the TLX 2020 Trailboss attachment. Starting off with extras. So we have a standard. You can throw a toolbox on there. You got side rails. You got a roll bar, which is one of my favorite setups. You could do that in regular chrome or black. You even have a headache rack, which throws a Trailboss logo on there, and that's available with nothing on the sides or with the siding, or you can throw a toolbox on there, all good. You even have a flat cover on the back. We're back to standard again. And yes, the gooseneck is in there all the time, as you can see, going through. Even if you unfold the cover, it will still be there. Now, my favorite is going to be right here. Headache rack number 2. So that's what we're sticking with today because we can see all of the customization. Fender setups. You've got duals or standards. If you're going with a super single or duals in the back, you probably want to go with those dual fenders. So just check that out. You may not want to. You may prefer the look of duals without, but just keep a look on it. This is your truck. You do whatever you want to. I'm here to show you the options. Lighting. Standard. You got work lights that can be added to this. You also have a strobe bar that can be added to the top. Both. Or back to standard again. Now, those are only going to appear on some of the headache racks and some of the things, so make sure you choose the right thing. Now, main color. This is going to be for your rear bumper. You also have a design color. Now, unfortunately, you can't see anything changing because we haven't changed up our colors yet, so let's do that. Main color. These will match your truck. Whatever you go with on your truck, you're good to go. We went with the blue gauge, so let's go with that. And then your design color again, choose whatever you like to through here. Because we went with that gunmetal, well, that's what it would look like on the back. These line up perfectly if you guys are doing anything like that. Very, very cool. And of course, we got your license plate as well. It's going to be on the back right here. Choose however you like. The next option will be on the right. That's our flatbed. Now, this is used for more doing work or anything like that. We also have straps on here as well. Floor style, we have a diamond plate on here. If I can select the right thing, there we go. Diamond plate, rubber, and back and forth between those. Lighting on here, you go standard, work lights on the top, strobe bar, both of them or neither, and we have a main color. Now this is going to match your truck, so you can choose to match your truck if you want to. I think most people will probably go with like a black aged or black gloss, something like that, because in real life, this would probably just be black metal at the end of the day. And of course, you have your license plate. Next up, we have a tipping bed. Now this one's kind of neat. So we have a 6,000 liter capacity. You've also got an extension, which adds some wood paneling on the side, bringing you up to 8,000. And then we have an unreal capacity, 82,000 liter capacity. I wish I was kidding. Actually, no, I'm glad I'm not kidding. Yes, that's 82,000 liters. It's for real, man. Let's take a look at main color right now. Again, in real life, generally this would be a black metal or something like that, but it could also be something like stainless steel. We've seen plenty of those, so we'll keep this one as stainless steel. And then our design color, we'll just change that to something super wild, blaze orange. Now let's go back up to capacities. So we throw that extension on there. We've got wood paneling or painted panels. If we keep the wood paneling, our design color means nothing. But your painted panels, well, that means something. I like that. And then you can throw that unreal capacity on there as well. And you've got access to wood paneling on the unreal capacity. This is for real, guys. 82,000 liters in this little itty bitty tipper on the back of a TLX 2020. No, it does not weigh it down. Yes, you can do it. All platforms, go get it right now. But sometimes you may want to use this for like a vehicle trailer or logging trailer, something like that. And you can do that even in Tiffany blue. You can do it. This is really cool. We'll show this later. Having access to a liquid trailer is definitely important, and 82 Studio knows that. He's giving you a 5,000 liter bit right here, so a multi-product tank that's going to hold every liquid that you could possibly think of. You can also use it as a slurry sprayer. Yes, sprayer, slurry sprayer. Back and forth between both of those. Choose whatever you like. The slurry sprayer is only going to hold slurry and digestate, as where the multi-product will hold literally everything. You may have noticed at the bottom right, it shows slurry and digestate twice at the end. And that's why it's showing you those different options right there. Choose whatever you like. Again, lighting, we have standard, work lights on the back. You can do a left beacon, right beacon, 2 beacons, and then you can do work lights with beacons. Yes, let's do work lights with beacons. Main color. Now, of course, chrome is probably what you want to go with. You also have stainless steel, dark steel, and aluminum, or any of those black colors. We'll go the black age just cuz. And then your design color is going to be pretty much everything else. There you go. Logging is very popular, and 82 Studio knows this, which is why he gave you guys the option to have, well, logging trailer. It even has protection over the top of your truck. So standard, you got some work lights on here as well, which will shine around towards the back. Main colors, well, these are going to be all of your standard colors. So we'll change this something wild, like a yellow. Yeah. And then design color, we'll change this to pink. That's going to be your sides. So you can change the main color, and you can even change the color of the bars going up vertically. Probably one of my favorite trailers is, or attachments rather, is the Yard It. Now, we've got decor on this. Yes, decoration. So inactive, active. Now, they don't do anything, but they're at least there. Of course, with a trailer like this, especially in real life, you would expect to see, you know, weed eater on there, or maybe some little tools, something like that. Is that a machete? So you got all that if you want to. Lighting, standard, you got some work lights on there if you need work lights around. And of course, you've got a main color for that. Now, we can't change up the diamond plating, anything like that, or the sides. That is set in stone, so you can't change that. You can also combine the flatbed with a bale loading trailer. Now, this was something that was also in Farming Simulator 19, and he's brought it back, even with that gooseneck attachment right there as well. Of course, we've got work lights, and we've got a strobe bar, both of them, neither, whatever you want. Main color, we'll change it up to white. Ooh, that does look good. And then design color right here, you can change up. You've got diamond plate, steel, rubber, and rugged. We'll go with rugged. Now, this one right here, this is an auto-loading bale attachment. So you can't, manually operate this. It is automatic, which is nice. It actually makes things nice and easy for you. Although, I will tell you, it only does 128 centimeter bales, so do keep that in mind. And lastly, we have our 4 trailers. We've got a tippet trailer, we've got a liquid trailer, logging, and then we have the yard care trailer. These are going to be identical in every single way to the attachments, with the addition of wheels. So we've got wheel setups that match most of the things that you'll see with your truck. So for example, we'll kind of back out, reset everything. We have Continental, which are just a standard tire. You have your wheel brand for basics, which could be set up. Actually, can we change up? No, you cannot change up the Continental. Duals, Nuck-in, and then back and forth between those. As far as sport goes, you got performance, Nuck-in, back and forth between those, and then back to Continental. So they don't match everything, but they match most things. And of course, as always, you can change that rim color up however you like. And that's going to be the exact same for all of these. Again, customization for the bit itself, exactly the same. And the customization for the wheels is limited, but it is the same as you would expect. Plus, you got a trailer hitch on the back of every single one of these. Yes, making a road train is fun with these, and I highly recommend it. Now that we've seen customization, I'm sure you want to know what these can do, and I'm excited to show you. So we're going to jump in. I think we'll jump into the standard truck right here. We'll turn a little bit of sound on for you just so you can hear what's going on. And we're going to back into each one of these and show you what can it do, what does it do, etc., etc. So we'll hook up. The first thing we can see with this one is it looks like a pretty normal pickup bed. Pretty standard stuff. However, you can see we have an adjustable hitch on the very back. So you can change that up if you want to. You can also lower the back. You've got straps on the back which attach to the top, so anything below it's probably going to move around a little bit, but at least you know it ain't coming out. And that's about that. Sometimes you can get a little stuck. Of course, that had to happen while I was recording this video, huh? Naturally. Let's get that unattached. There we go. All right. Now, back into the flat attachment. This is just going to be your standard flatbed attachment. And I don't want to report that it does nothing, but I am here to report that it really doesn't do anything. It's just there. You can attach some straps on there, but that's about it. So just heads up there. Of course, we're sticking through. Now, that's a problem with the game. I would love to tell you that's a problem with the truck, but it's a little bit on the game, a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. With the bed right here, which bed was this? Oh, we're going to stick through the ground in all of these, aren't we? Maybe I should have used a new game save. Again, this is going to just be a normal tipping bed. Nothing too crazy about it. Don't have access to this land. Of course I don't. Why would I? Why would I? Same thing, actually, with the one beside that. Yeah, got straps, but that's about it. Oh, we will show that one. Hang on. So let's take this one, for example. There's something you need to know. You've got little signs on the sides, which is kind of cool. Both sides, you can change those up if you want to. We've got an open cover. If you're going to fill this up, you have to open the cover. You can't just leave it sitting. This is the #1 mistake that people make. You got to open it up. Also, you can use this for doing animal stuff. So you can use it for slurry, use it for digestate, use it for fuel, use it for water, anything like that. You're probably going to use this a lot for feeding your animals for water. Well, be careful. The trigger on the back is a little bit smaller, but this is a smaller little pickup area. So just a heads up with that. David, I'm really sorry. I don't know what's going on with all these things, but this game is not happy with me today. This is the one fun piece here. Oh yeah, by the way, you can raise up the front of this truck. It's kind of cool, right? And let's see if we can get this to work. It doesn't look like the pieces are on it. There we go. Got them. All right. So we've been able to do that. You can adjust this, so maybe you're on some different ground, something like that. They will open up. This is really mainly used for moving vehicles around, which is kind of neat. It's kind of neat. All right. Backing around, we've got the logging trailer next. We only got 3 more of these, so don't worry. We got the logging trailer. Now this one, of course, we've got straps on here, but that's about it. We can't unfold. So what do you think about that? So it's not just a logging trailer. It's whatever that is. and I'm, man, I gotta be honest with you. I'm all down for that. That looks so cool. Boop, 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 boop. That's epic. That's pretty epic. Next might be one of the ones that a lot of people are curious about. This is your bed for doing all of your loading stuff up, man. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead and unfold the trailer. And that gets rid of your trailer hitch. So maybe you don't want a trailer hitch. Well, you don't have to have one if you don't want one. And then we have manual control over the back. Yes, you can actually put the pins in. See if I can get close enough here. You can put the pins in and out all you want, and you have full control over that. So all the way down to like that, or maybe a little bit less, just about like that, to make it nice and easy. There are straps inside, so you can strap down vehicles or whatever you've decided to put inside of this, and you're good to go. Next, we have the Autoloading Bale Bed. This Autoloading Bale Bed is a little bit of fun. Very fun. Remember one thing, it can only do 125 centimeter round bales. So for us, let's go in, let's find us some bales. Round bale for hay, I believe those are 125 centimeter bales, but we will be very, very careful. Let's see, I believe it's gonna be these. So we'll get 3 because that's all it will do. We'll go ahead and buy those. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's jump in. We got some bales over here that are just dying to be auto-loaded. So let's put this into the operating position. Ka-ching. Yeah. And we'll back it up and it will grab a hold and load them in, just like so. Boop. Go and grab the next one. There it is. Nice little boop. And then we'll back up one more time. There you go. Boop. So automatically loads all of these in, which is great. Whenever you're done, you go and put this into transporting mode. If you've got animals or something like that, you can go ahead and load up and take this to them. Keep in mind, bales, they weigh some stuff. So let's unload them. Let's see what happens. All right, so we've set to unload. It's gonna bring that there. We can bring our bales to the, ooh, wow, that just keeps going, doesn't it? You bring your bales to the left, bring your bales to the right, wherever you want to put them. You can even put them on the back of the truck and then strap them down real quick. You can do that if you want to. I'm not sure which way I would recommend, but it is what it is, isn't it? Let's go ahead and choom, 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 just like so. Let me in the truck. Yeah. And then once you're all said and done, once everything has been completed, go ahead and lower that platform back into place and you're done. So that's pretty cool. I know there were a lot of people that were asking about this saying, DJ, why does it not auto load the bigger bales? Those bigger bales are bigger. This is a pickup truck, a normal pickup truck, where even a crazy person would only put one bale in the back. So heads up. And then for everything else, well, you've just got your normal stuff, but it's a trailer instead of an attachment. And that's it. And when I say that's it, I really mean that is it. That's it for today's video. That's everything that I wanted to show you guys about the TLX 2020. Remember, this also works with every gooseneck in the game, including David's trailers and the base game ones that we've got. And we've even got use with the Seed Runner and things like that. It will work with pretty much anything you want it to work with. It's a jack of all trades. It's the TLX 2020, baby. It's the real deal. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new around here. Join the GoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on as well if you're subscribed. That way, if I ever have a video, if I release the video, you get to see the video. You're happy. Everybody's happy. Also, check out 82 Studio. He is linked below. He live streams for the community every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Live modding, things like this, and other projects that he's got coming in the future. So, if you want to keep up to date with it, you don't want to miss it. Check him out. Tell him DJ sent you. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.